Today I'm going to be talking about the negative effects of fast fashion. To start off, I'm going to explain what fast fashion is. Fast fashion is clothing based off of runway looks, mass-produced extremely fast and at a low cost. Fast fashion brands will typically sell these clothes for low prices to try and drive consumers in. Some fast fashion brands are Shein, Forever 21, H&M, along with plenty of others out there. First issue is that fast fashion brands are unsustainable. To be sustainable means that your clothes won't break down after usual wear. Fast fashion brands make clothes that won't last longer than a few months before they start to break down. These companies make these clothes so cheap that you buy it and throw it away after the season is over, and then go back to their brand to buy more clothes for the next season. The brands try to make it seem like a good deal, however you're really losing money having to constantly buy new clothes because their clothes don't last. Having to constantly throw out clothes also affects the environment, which I will talk about more in the next slide. Fast fashion affects the environment as well. The fashion industry as a whole is one of the world's top polluting industries. Fast fashion contributes to that by constantly adding clothes to the landfills, throwing out scraps of fabric, and the emissions from the factories. Fast fashion also typically uses synthetic fibers in their fabrics, which is more of a plasticky material, and it takes a lot longer to break down compared to natural fibers such as cotton. Adding all this up for every single day is a huge amount that ends up in landfills, and the emissions end up in the air. This is terrible for the environment and for our planet. Lastly, fast fashion brands also use sweatshops and child labor. Brands will move productions across seas to countries where there are no laws or regulations about building safety or child labor, or if there's a minimum wage. These laborers are underpaid, working in unsafe environments, and a lot of times children are working in these factories as well. These companies pay the workers such low wages that they can't survive off of it, and then the families often send these children to work in these factories to help make more money for the family. Rana Plaza is an instance where a factory collapsed and thousands of workers lost their lives. These people were underpaid and working in an unsafe environment that they tragically lost their life in. No one should ever fear losing their own life going to work. Here I'm going to show you a video that shows a more in-depth look at what happened at Rana Plaza. A way to help stop tragedies like this is to not support fast fashion companies. These companies don't care about their workers, and by not supporting them, you show that you care about the employees and you think they deserve better than to lose their lives due to a factory collapse. Some ways to help support sustainable companies is by thrifting or by finding companies that you know support fair trade and their clothing will last longer. Thank you for watching my presentation. I hope I taught you something about fast fashion, and you will think twice before shopping at a fast fashion brand again. Here are my citations for my images, as well as the video I used in this presentation. Thank you for watching.